What's up, guys? Fala, galera, beleza? Hello there. What's up, Juan Severino? How are you, man? How are you guys doing? Everyone good? What's up, Cholito Spa? Hello, how are you? What's up, Edivan Pereira? Boa noite. Fala, Silas, beleza? Boa noite, cara. Eager to learn. Well, I hope you can learn something here on the stream today. Hey, Anger Tooth, how are you? How are you guys doing? Everyone good? How it's been? How is the week been? So yeah. So guys, for those who were here last week, I am working on this character. It is a undead character. It is kind of a well-known character from this artist here. Yeah, a skeleton warrior. That's exactly that. I'm gonna share with you guys the image that I'm using as reference for this. You guys probably familiar with this artwork, and yeah, I'm trying to create some, like a 3D version of this, just because I think it's super cool. So what I'm going to do today, I will continue to work on this character, and I had a plan last week that I didn't have the time to do it, but I will try to add some colors to this character as well. You know, just to feel how things are going. So adding a little bit of color, I will just chill and do a little bit of polypaint here today. Yeah, just to have some fun and relax after a long day of work. All right. What's up, Silas Batista? How are you, man? Se esse modelo ele é voltado para colecionável ou para game, eu acho que nesse caso aqui, cara, nem um nem outro. Eu tô fazendo mais como... Eu acho que ele vai ser mais para uma ilustração no final das contas, saca? Uma ilustração em 3D, porque ele é meio... Se eu fosse fazer esse modelo para game, eu não faria ele já na pose, assim. Eu faria ele numa pose A, por exemplo. Faria todos os acessórios... Não na pose já, né? Faria os acessórios tudo na pose A para poder fazer todos os processos que um modelo de jogo precisa, né? Tipo, abrir o V, para texturizar, fazer tudo certinho, né? E para colecionável, eu teria que fazer algumas adaptações para ele funcionar, assim, para uma impressora 3D, saca? Então, eu acho que tá sendo muito mais aqui como um sketch 3D, vamos dizer assim. E a minha ideia é fazer um render bacana dele, mas provavelmente vai ser mais uma ilustre em 3D mesmo. Eu pretendo fazer um turntable dele, alguma coisa desse gênero, pra poder ver ele em 360, mas vai ser mais uma pega de um render mesmo. Beleza? Então, vamos lá. Vamos nessa. thank you, Cholito Spa. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the model. Thank you very much. Juan Severin, are you Brazilian or Portuguese? I am Brazilian. I am Brazilian actually. So if you guys want to talk in Português with me, feel free to do so. Se quiserem falar em português comigo, fiquem à vontade aí, eu vou responder vocês e a gente pode bater um papo, trocar uma ideia aí durante a live, beleza? Se tiverem dúvidas também sobre alguma coisa que eu estiver fazendo. And it's the same for everyone, so if you guys want to talk to me during the live, you guys can ask me questions and I will try my best to answer them to you. And yeah, we can chat and you guys feel free to interact with me, all right? So let's just go a little bit around the model here to see where do we stop last week. So I already worked a little bit on the body and like this tier of cloth here. So his clothes are kind of ripped off and I already worked a little bit on this. I showed you guys how to do this skirt here with this kind of a fur going on. And yeah, we have some work here on the kind of a zombie body or like a skeleton undead character or something like this. So this is what happened. This is what's happening like underneath all the clothes. What's up, Diego Pereira? How are you, man? Beleza? And yeah, so this is what's happened here. So we have this kind of a kind of dead flesh happen here, and a lot of tiered flesh. So yeah, that's all happened underneath all the armor and all the leather parts and stuff. We also have this. Oh, I actually forgot the name of this weapon. Someone on the chat gave me a nice tip about the name of this weapon here, but I forgot. If any one of you guys know the name of this armor, like this weapon here, yeah, I actually forgot. What's up, Brock Rock? Welcome, man. I'm glad to see you here. Welcome. So the fiber mesh is that used for the fur? Yeah, that's exactly that. To do that skirt here, I use fiber mesh, and it's a very simple process. And I actually show everyone how to do this on the last week, and I actually create together with you guys to show how to do that. It's actually pretty simple. So yeah, that's exactly that. That's actually fiber mesh going on here. Yeah, mace. Maybe that's the name of this weapon. Yeah. Someone said another name other than mace, but yeah, we can use this one. Thank you very much. Hey, boss. Yeah, Juan. All the nice details of the flesh tearing apart. It's covered with all this armor, but I think it adds a nice touch since we have some holes here on the leather part, and we have some holes here on the clothes as well. So we still can see a little bit of the flesh of this undead character here underneath everything. So yeah. All right, so mace with spike. So let's go with this one. All right, so that's the name of this weapon. Dungeons and Dragons. All right, so let's use this. So yeah, we also have a little bit of early, like very early progress here on the face. That's basically just a skull. And for the hair here, I also show you guys how to do this on the past stream. That's basically some cylinders that I just put them together and move around a little bit just to give this hairish flow to the mesh. Yeah, you can see here that there we have a bunch of separate cylinders here to create this hair, and on the other side is the same thing. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do now is, yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of color for all those parts. And again, I will try my best to follow the reference that I have here. And yeah, so let's do this. Let's start with this letter part here. And yeah, again, the same techniques that I used to create this, I already show you guys. But if you guys have any questions about it, feel free to ask them. All right. And yeah, so on the original art here, we have like a kind of a letter material applied to this. So I'm gonna try to add some color that's close to this. What's up, dot matrix? Is there another way to do the hair aside from cylinders? Oh yeah, there is a bunch of different ways that you can create hair here on ZBrush. You can even use the fiber mesh that is like follow the same principles that I used to create this skirt here, this furry skirt. You can use this to create the hair, or you can sculpt the hair, or use like a insert mesh brush to create the hair. So there's a bunch of different ways to do that. But if you're trying to go for a more realistic approach, and make it feel like real hair and stuff, I would go for fiber mesh to this. And you can even use the fiber mesh on other softwares as well, as a guide and stuff. So yeah. So as you guys can see here, I have this mesh with a kind of a good topology, let's say, because I use zero mesh and stuff. So the thing here is that I have this part separated. So I'm gonna apply like a golden color to this. So I would just add just double this. All right. I will just create like different polygroups for this. Here, and let me just change that. And I'm gonna do this though, the same polygroups. So now I have this and this, all right? So for this part over here, I'm gonna apply like a letter, kind of letter color to it. Yeah, something like this. I think it's okay. Yeah, this color seems fine. And now for this other part, I'm gonna add like a kind of a golden color to it. Like this. Going to color, view object. Yeah, so now we have this. Yeah, I think that will work for now. What's up, Joey Boo? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Brock Rock, is there a workflow for using fiber mesh in a game engine environment? I think you can manage to use that somehow, because as you let me show you this. As you can see here, this is kind of a bunch of planes, you know. So let's say that you're creating like this character. Let's say that, for instance, this would be like a game character, and I would need to like create like kind of this furry skirt to him. As you can see here, this is a bunch of planes. So yeah, I think that you can use this on a, you know, on a game engine, and you can also open the UVs for that and use some alpha to create some, you know, kind of fur textures for it. So yeah, I think you can use. There is a bunch of different approaches that for you to make this happen. So yeah. What's up, Artist Verse? How are you? Henna's Creatives. Hi, I'm from Merida, Yucatan. I'm currently sculpting a block orc. It would be amazing. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, man. Let me show the model. You can tag me on Instagram, then I will be able to see what you're doing. And yeah, do that. Tag me on Instagram, and I will be able to see this model that you're doing, this orc that you're doing. All right. So do this, Hanas Creativas. Yeah, for sure. So let me just look around here a little bit, so you guys can take a look at on this undead warrior here. All right, so I'm gonna keep adding some colors to everything here, guys. I'm gonna do the same thing here for this kind of belt thing. I just need to, yeah, I need to remove those metal parts here. Just like that. I can apply the same color as this one. All right, and now the other way around. I'm gonna pick this golden color again and apply to it. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do the same thing for this, just applying this golden color. Thank you, Artist Verse. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed. That would be a great 3D printing model for Dungeon Dragon. Yeah, I agree with you. But in order to make this, you know, printable, I would need to do some adjustments, because right now the model is not exactly ready for printing. So in order to 3D printing this, it would be, you would need a lot of adjustments on the model. So yeah, let me just add some more colors here, and I think this is the same color as well. This too. How long did it took you to do this? It actually didn't take too long, because I work a little bit on. I would say that a few hours to get to this to the result that we have right here. I'm kind of doing this like before starting work, and I work a little bit after work, and yeah, so a few hours to complete that. No, I'm not going to do retopology for this model, but I will create the like a Dynamesh version, a decimated version of this model, and I will open the UVs and stuff, and I will create some nice textures afterwards, and I will try to do a nice render for this character. But again, I'm planning this to be more like a 3D illustration than like a really usable model for animation or game or something like that, But yeah. Yeah, thank you, thank you, Renas. I will take a look at your model after the stream for sure. So let's keep adding the colors to this. Right. I might add the same one for the boot here. And for the other one as well. All right, so let's add some kind of a gray. I think I need to change the material here for this. Let me take a look at some. No. What's happening? This material. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I think steel is a good call for this. So I'm gonna activate AMRGB here. And I'm going to apply this to all these metal parts. What's up, Alan Domante? How do you keep polygroups after Dynamesh multiple objects? Yeah, that's a good question. I think that once you use the Dynamesh, if you have polygroups, I think it maintains your polygroups, right? Doesn't? Let me check this for you. I don't actually know if I know the answer to this. Alright, Dynamesh. Yeah, there is a mood groups option here for Dynamesh, but when you do this, it kind of keeps it separated. Yeah, but usually when I do Dynamesh things, the polygroups remain the same. I think. I think I need to give it a try to see what happens. I'm sorry, Alan. What's up, Offery? Are you working on Dynamesh? Yeah. I'm working on Dynamesh on some parts. For the body, for instance, I'm using Dynamesh for the body. So as you guys can see, there is like the distribution for my polygons are very even. But for other parts of the model, I'm not using Dynamesh. Like for instance, for the armor, I have these plates here that has kind of a very low poly topology for them. So yeah, it's a mix of techniques. I'm using Dynamesh for some parts and some other I'm not using it. Fala, Baiano 3D. Boa noite, cara. Como é que tá? Beleza? O Ed mandou um abraço pra tu. Pô, cara, agora você me pegou. Qual Ed, cara? Edu? Me dá um alô aí de qual Ed que é. Fala, Carlos. Beleza, cara? Se eu tenho alguma dica pra fazer cabelo de anime. Cara, eu tenho sim, mas aqui no canal da Pixologic tem o Daisuke. Ele também streama aqui, ele faz uns personagens de anime, assim, cara, muito legais. Eu acho que vale a pena se dar uma conferida nos vídeos dele, cara. Que ele tem uns. Ele faz uns personagens de anime, assim, muito bacana e tal. E ele sempre faz uns cabelos bem legais lá. Então, eu acho que é uma boa você dar uma olhada no. Procura lá aqui no canal da Pixologic, Daisuke. Let me look for you the right. Ele fez antes de mim, ele fez um stream de um personagem. E ele tá sempre fazendo esses personagens nas lives, uns personagens de anime, assim, cara. E, porra, são muito legais. Ele uns modelos muito bacana, cara. E sempre tem esse estilo de cabelo e tal. Entra aí no canal da Pixology lá no YouTube e dá uma olhadinha lá nos vídeos dele, cara. São bem legais. Dá pra ter uma ideia, assim, de como que ele desenvolve, qual que é a técnica que ele usa e tal. É bem bacana. Beleza, Carlos? If I use extract to make the ropes on arms, you mean like those stripes here? I actually just add. I use the insert mesh and I use this ring 3D to create those bands over the arms. But yeah, you can definitely use the extract function to do the same thing for sure. I'm trying to figure out some material that I can add here to make it feel good. So bear with me, guys. All right. Yeah, to do this, to do his skin, he's kind of have a kind of a yellow look to his skin. So I'm gonna try to use the skin shader on him. Yeah, something like this. Whoops, sorry, I just kicked my camera. Sorry about that, guys. What's up, Artist's Verse? So about I'm working with Dynamesh right now. So the mesh for the body is quite dense. What I would do if I need to change things on my model, and somehow I need like a a better topology to do that. So what I would do to have a better topology and still maintain all the details, so I would duplicate this mesh and I would do a zero mesher with that. And after I found that I have a nice topology, I would take this zero mesher model with like a better topology and a lower topology, and I would project that topology over the my old topology. So that's how I would resolve this problem. All right. What's up, Grease Music? É, a caveirinha tá de volta aí. Vamos lá. Um, so I'm just going to play around a little bit here, guys, and trying to mess a little bit with the colors of this character. At least for the body right now. I can try to use a mask here. Alpha. You want to know if I start this as a T model and the pull afterwards? No, I didn't do that. I started model on so I did everything on the poles already, and now I'm just going over it. Meu áudio. Vou dar uma olhada nisso. Can you guys hear me now? fine now? Okay, so you guys let me know if something happened. Then I will try to take a look at it. Beleza, voltou o áudio, né? Ó, se falhar aí de novo, aí vocês me dão um alô aí, eu tento dar uma olhada aqui que tá pegando. Fala, Eduardo Monteiro. Beleza, cara? Sou BR sim, cara. Como é que tá? Tudo beleza? Bem-vindo aí. So now I will just use some RGB for this. Valeu, Eduardo. Bem-vindo aí, cara. Thank you, Alpha. Glad you like it. This is just very rough blockout right now, and I'm just trying to add some colors here just to have some fun, actually. But afterwards, I will try to refine a little bit more the anatomy on this guy. One thing that we can do, you can actually try to use the try to use the where it is, the wax modifier. Here it is. So we can go here on material and we can turn on the smooth fire. Yeah, too much, just a little bit, it's okay. Try to add a little bit this yellow feeling that the character has. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I'm just playing around a little bit. I'm gonna turn the music a little bit up so you guys can be with a little bit of music.
Artists isn't about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle, to study our perception of self.
And I'm just using a bunch of different alphas here on my brush to color this.
Is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward. This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid, like water. Be like water.
Are you going to paint it all on ZBrush? Yeah, so my plan here is to so here's the deal. I think that the polypaint on ZBrush is pretty good, especially for painting organic tanks, you know. So I will use this polypaint afterwards. You know, I can open the UVs here and generate maps by polypaint, and then I can take this polypaint and use as a layer on substance painter later, so I can create some nice textures, you know. But you know, to paint the base for the body, yeah, I'm going to do for the whole, for everything that is flash, I'm going to do here on ZBrush. So yeah. And I'm not very like, I'm not the best painting here, but I'm just having fun. I'm just trying to you know, to relax a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly that. I'm going to paint the albedo map here, and afterwards I can use a bunch of different techniques on my shader, but for the albedo it's going to be that. All right. What's up, Mr. Lever Darton? This is badass. Thank you, man. You are badass. Thank you, I appreciate that. So let's work a little bit here on the ribs, right? And guys, I have this skeleton underneath everything. So let me show you guys this. So I usually do this just to as a base to guide myself. And since this is an undead character, this skeleton is going to be much appreciated, you know, because I'm gonna try to expose some of his ribs here, you know, to add some nice effect. Lav Enderton. I pronunciate that right. I'm sorry if I mispronunciate your name. So you guys have some amazing names here that sometimes it's kind of difficult to say them. So yeah. What's up, Archef Bosen? Hey, how are you, man? So I'm gonna add like a kind of yellow color to this skeleton. Something a little bit more like this. Yeah, this color will be okay. I'm gonna color, fill color. Oh, this, I need to bump my intensity here. All right. So now I can go back. And as you guys can see, I have this, I have the rib of the character kind of going out through the flash here. So let's add some information here. And then we can add a little bit of color later. Same thing down here. Yeah, so now we can use the color again. I'm gonna use a little bit of red here. Whoops, that's too much. Let's shrink down the RGB intensity here. Yeah. Let's do the same thing for this other part. And again, guys, this is, I'm just trying to have some fun here. And this is very, very blocky and rough. I'm just adding colors just to see how the model is going to look like. By the way, I think I have colors for this clothes here, or this fabric. Yeah, there we go.
You know, who brings the heart, who brings their vision, and particularly who bring their brain to the table, so that they're aware of what they're doing and they're making conscious choices. I don't have a lot of patience for people who feel like they're downloading from the cosmos. You know, just like, that's how it came out. And okay, great, now let's make it better. But, you know, just writing from a place of understanding rather than from a place of fear, where you're just grateful for any idea that comes along and you don't want to change it because you don't know how. You know, it's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the ideas.
What's up, Mara? Como é que tá, cara? Beleza? Pô, cara, assiste lá depois, lá. Ou acompanha aí agora. Se eu terminei a guria na moto lá, cara, ainda não. Eu vou provavelmente voltar pra ela assim que eu matar esse modelo aqui, que não devo estar longe de terminar ele. Talvez esse final de semana aqui eu abro as UVs e faço uns mapas pros metais e faço um render legal dele. E aí, provavelmente semana que vem eu volte nela lá. E talvez até com a motinha texturizada já. Vamos ver. Eu tô pensando também. Tô pensando não, na verdade eu tô pensando quando que é que eu vou fazer algumas lives lá na Twitch, cara. Eu sou meio novo pra essa parada, então. Eu tô vendo aqui como é que funciona ainda, como é que eu vou fazer, mas eu criei um canal lá na Twitch e provavelmente eu vou fazer uns streams lá, cara. Vou ficar por lá modelando as paradas, texturizando, fazendo shader, a parada toda. Então quem quiser acompanhar. Se eu abro as UVs no ZBrush mesmo, quando eu vou fazer algum modelo assim, que é. Quando eu vou fazer algum modelo assim, que é tipo. Vai ser tipo uma ilustração 3D e tudo mais, eu costumo abrir a UV aqui no ZBrush mesmo, cara. Se você for lá no meu Instagram lá, eu tenho alguns modelos lá que são são praticamente uns sketches em 3D assim, e todos eles têm UV. Eu abro o UV deles e faço material, faço textura de tudo, de uma maneira assim, tudo bem rápido apenas para gerar uma imagem mesmo, né? Não tem como eu reaproveitar isso de outra maneira, para uma animação, por exemplo, coisa do tipo, né? Mas sim, eu abro o V aqui sim. Inclusive tem um outro no vídeo da no vídeo da Shihiro que eu fiz um modelo para rig, tudo, fiz tudo aqui com topologia e tudo mais aqui no ZBrush mesmo, fiz as UVs, abri as UVs aqui mesmo. Inclusive tem um amigo meu que tá rigando já esse modelo, então em breve aí vai estar aí o. Eu tô pensando até em disponibilizar o modelo para quem quiser usar o modelo para animação, ou quiser dar uma olhada no modelo, então provavelmente eu vou disponibilizar ele aí online pra galera. E foi tudo feito aqui no ZBrush, cara. Salvar essa parada, né, cara? Yeah, let me save this. Which software do I usually go to rendering? Yeah, I use most of the times I use Maya and V-Ray to render my stuff, but sometimes I do the rendering using Substance Painter, and I just use the iRay there to render some stuff, and I think it works pretty well. And yeah, and sometimes even I even use Blender to render stuff. So yeah, bunch of different softwares. I'm using a lot of yellow and green here to create the kind of undead flash. I really want this kind of yellow aspect to the skin. So just like this here on the back. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to mimic the same, those colors here on the other side. So let's go to the other side here. I'm just trying to create some shadows here, some dark areas to add a little bit of contrast. So on this part here is kind of too much right now, as you guys can see, but I can fix that. Can take the color again and remove a little bit of this dark area. Yeah. And as you guys can see, the sculpt here is pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'm gonna refine this a little bit better. Especially now that I know which areas are going to be appearing and the ones that are going to be occlude. And as you guys can see, little by little, I am adding like variation to the body texture here. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a very relaxing process. I highly recommend you guys to do this. paint something here on ZBrush. I wish I had a tool like this when I was a kid. You know, that would be a lot of fun. And I can still play around with the sculpt here. And now we need a little bit more red here. Yeah, it is for sure. What's up, Tally89? Yeah, I agree with you. I'm also hooked on this for sure. I love it. Let me ask you guys something. Is the music volume okay? Can you guys hear the music actually? Or are you guys enjoying the background music? The music on the background was a request for a while here on the stream, so that's why I'm asking. All right. Yeah, good to know that. What's up, Kieran Hiley? Do you sculpt and paint at the same time? Yeah, not usually. I really just wanted to paint this one because I don't know. I feel like a great part of this model a great part of this character is on the paint job. So I figured, okay, I might want to paint the character a little bit just to see how it's going to be, you know. But I always try to add at least some basic colors to just to see and feel the character, how it's looking, you know. But painting the way that I'm doing right now, yeah, usually I don't do this. As I said before, I'm just relaxing here and having a good time. But sometimes it's nice to sculpt while I'm painting, especially those kind of flash areas, like those cuts here. Yeah, it could be nice to do this. The most important thing, guys, is to have fun. On the end of the day, that's all that it matters. Especially after a long day of work. That's why I said that I wish we had something like this back when I was a kid, you know, because when you were a kid, you don't have much responsibility, you know, and you can just do stuff for yourself, and you're not trying to please anyone or a client. You're not trying to make a portfolio. You're not trying to get a job in the industry. You're just doing that because you like it, you know. You like to spare time doing that, drawing or something like that. At least I always love that you do that. I think a lot of people working on this area started like that. But once you got a job, then you have to concern with a lot of other stuff, you know. And sometimes you can forget to have fun. It's actually quite easy for this to happen. So I try not to lose that. Yeah, if 10 years old Deryck could watch me now, he would be cheering with his Iron Maiden t-shirt. I'm gonna add a little bit of this color here. Oh yeah, that's for sure, Dolly. especially nowadays, you know, because of all of the social media and stuff. You have a lot of eyes on you all the time, and if you don't, you are kind of trying to get those eyes on you. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure there. Yeah, I think this spray brush is working pretty good here for add some kind of those little spots to the skin. Yeah, I like that. Fala, Wilson. Como é que você tá, cara? Beleza? Boa noite, mano. Estamos fazendo uma pintura aqui hoje. Yeah, that's right. It always go higher and higher. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate. Pô, que beleza, cara. Isso aí, tem que estar na paz. Esse é o segredo, tá sempre na paz. Since this part's not going to appear, I'm gonna try to kind of dark those areas here. And again, let me save this, because it's been a while since I saved this project. All right. Ah, a galera tá falando aí que daria pra colocar num D&D. Vamos ver. Vamos ver, Wilson. Fala, Dário, meu querido. Como é que você tá, meu bom? Na paz? Saudade de tomar aquele cafezinho com você, hein, Dário? Vamos lá, acabando essa pandemia aí, a gente toma um café, bate um papo. Colocar o conversa em dia. Saúde, meu querido. Saudades. Yeah, totally. It used to be something like a few people could do, right? And the marketing it was also kind of small as well, you know. For instance, here in Brazil, we didn't have any like strong reference on this area, you know. And now, because of the social media, internet, and everything, you have access to so much information, and you can share so much knowledge with everyone, and you can get access to basically everything that you want, you know. And yeah, the technological progress that we had, it was amazing for that. And yeah, it is scary because there is too much information, and you kind of have to to navigate well on this sea of information that we have right now. And that is scary, but at the same time, it's great, as you said. Yeah. Thank you, Thank you, Dario. Yeah, for sure. We are going to see each other. We are going to see each other soon, and we can drink a beer or drink a coffee and chat about life. Yeah, nice to hear. Afterwards, I want to see what you are sculpting while you are watching me. So you can send me on Instagram afterwards what you're sculpting. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of amazing artists out there, you know. So yeah, at the same time, that's good because it's more good people sharing techniques and information and stuff, you know. So yeah, I can't help to think that it is great. Yeah, just to think about what we are doing here right now, you know. There's people from all over the world watching this and chatting with me, so that's crazy. Back when I started doing this, I had to buy like physical books to learn softwares and things like that. I didn't have anyone to watch or to ask stuff, you know. And now I can you can take notes and ask things for ask about basically anything, so just earlier, yeah, for instance, let me show you guys something. Just earlier today, I was I was watching some videos of Michael Pavlovich about the new features that we have on ZBrush and stuff, and yeah, there is like a bunch of information, and I watch things, and I take my notes here, as you guys can see. So and yeah, just sharing knowledge. And so cheers for you, Michael, if you're watching this. And yeah, that's just one example. You can go on the internet and watching like people like on real time doing stuff, and that's crazy. If you think that back then you have to buy like DVDs or something like that to watch an artist that you like it or whatever, and now there is live streams and YouTube channels and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It is scary, but it's also pretty good. All right, so let me work a little bit on the other leg here, because I think we have a very solid base for this paint. And I'm thinking about like afterwards adding a little bit of white spots. Like this. Just to highlight some of the muscles. Yeah, that was too much. And see, I'm using a little bit of white here to, yeah, just giving a highlight to some parts here. Oh yeah, yeah, that's actually pretty rough to get, yeah, the one advice that I can give on this area is, so most of the time, whenever you're about to show, a model or a painting or a personal stuff, a project that you did for someone, yeah, most people are going to just say, oh, that's nice, man, that's looking good, congratulations, and they are going to give you a lot of like good incentive and stuff. But as you said, it's hard to get someone to stop to give you like very constructive feedback, and why this happen is pretty simple. Giving like feedback for other people, it is a lot of work, you know. You have to stop your time and take the model and really analyze the work that that person did, and then you have to show them where they are able to improve, you know, and that's difficult and that takes a lot of time. So most of the time people are just going to say, okay, that's good, congratulations, and keep it up, you know. And so again, it's hard to find someone to give this feedback, you know. The easier way, it would be like to do a class with someone and had a teacher that you can have a close interaction with them, so they can give you feedback, you know. Or the other way, and I use this one a lot, is to have some friends that you trust, and you know, they could be at your level, or you can look for people that are a level above you, you know, and then they can look at your work and give some nice constructive feedbacks for you, especially if this person is actually your friend and you trust them, and this person, it is, you know, available in terms of time to give you some critical feedback, you know, so you can improve your art. So that's one way to go, you know. Try to find some people. It doesn't need to, you don't need to ask feedback for everyone, you know, or go online and ask like, so 100 people give you feedback. That's kind of difficult to get, especially nowadays, because there is so much art being produced, and yeah, usually people don't have a lot of time. So if you find some buddies that they are growing with you, you know, you can ask them feedback, and then especially if they are one level above you or they have a little bit more experience, and then you can, you know, chat and have an honest conversation about the quality of your work. Yeah, that would be a good thing. And the other way is having a mentor, you know, someone that you are doing a class with that is going to help you to improve with very precise feedbacks, you know. And sometimes that helps a lot. And I had this on my career, a bunch of times. I had the opportunity to talk to some people that actually helped me to get better on my art and to grow, you know. But yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a, it is difficult. It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. How do I save the depth data of a brush so I don't have to change back to 0 every single time I restart ZBrush? Artist verse, you mean like this depth right here? Well, all right. Well, I don't usually, you know, mask this much with this information here. I usually change this depth information for the brush when I'm creating some insert mesh or something like that. So then I change here, and then I just save the brush. But yeah, I don't know how to answer to that. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, again, I don't usually mess with this depth for my standard brushes here, like clay build up or clay or standard or something. It's very hard for me to change this information. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so let me head back here to the lag. Kieran Riley, what's up, man? Any schools you like for classes? Yeah, there is a few, but that nowadays you're basically able to, you know, to take class directly with the artist that you like, you know. So let's say that you have an artist that you appreciate his work and you want to know a little bit more about his technique. Most artists had tutorials or, you know, workshops that they sell where you can learn directly from them, you know. So yeah, that there is a bunch of artists out there that you can learn directly from them, you know, depending on what you want to learn. And again, yeah, there's also a bunch of different schools. I don't know on other countries, but here in Brazil we don't have a lot of like specialized schools on 3D art and things like that, you know. So yeah, but as I said, there's a bunch of content and class that you can take directly with the artist nowadays. Just trying to make a little bit more yellow here next to the bone structures. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more red. For the flash part. Yeah, that's it, Dario. Salada digital. That's exactly that, man. You're right. All right. Yeah, let's add a little bit of colors to this project of hand here that we have. Cannot say that this is a hand, right? This is very blocked out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more subdivisions to this skull. And we can black his eyes out. Yeah, this adds a little bit more depth to the image, right? Can change for something like this. Oh yeah. Now we are talking, right? Yeah. I like that. Can remove a little bit here. I'm gonna try to figure it out how this would work actually. Yeah, I think it would be something like this. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have some colors on the model, right? Because you can see a little bit how it's going to look, uh, so yeah, it is fun to see the model with colors. We can have a nice idea on how this is going to look. Just add the material here. Do you do your renders in ZBrush? Usually I do like on on Maya, on Re-Ray or something like that. And I'm just doing this polypaint as a fun time for me, you know. I will use the polypaint on the end, but I will still sculpt a little bit more on some more details and things like that, you know. What I'm going to do is afterwards, I will probably do like a Dynamesh, a decimated version of this, and then I will open the UVs, and you know, I'm gonna export this polypaint as a texture to render, you know. All right, I have my material activated instead of my RGB.
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits. It can show feelings only to the extent of which you program it to. It will be your friend, no more than the table you built it on will be.
Yeah, I need to activate back face mask to do this. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that that's a good start for the coloring, right? What do you guys think? All right, guys. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Just a little bit of playing around with some polypaint here just to get an idea on how the colors are going to look like. So yes. Thank you guys. And as I said before, I just create a Twitch channel, so if you guys use Twitch or you guys watch stuff there, make sure to follow me there. I just sent you guys the link here, and if you guys like to follow this kind of thing, follow me there, and I will be doing streams on my channel as well. So if you guys want to hang out and chat and want to talk about art, go there, subscribe, and I'm gonna start to stream there pretty soon. All right, and as always, guys, I will be here next week, probably. So at the same time, you guys can find me here on the Pixologic channel. And again, there's always a bunch of artists doing streams here. So if you are not subscribed to the Pixologic channel yet, do that, because this way you're able to catch all the other streamers doing all their amazing stuff. And yeah, that's it. You guys can also follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my stuff, all right, and get news on the things that I'm doing. And I will probably work on this character on the weekend, and maybe I bring you guys a render next Thursday for this character right here, and we might start something new on the stream, right? And you can also check the other streams that I did on the Pixologic YouTube. Everything is recorded, so, and if you lost this one, you can rewatch later. All right, so yeah, that's it. It was quite relaxing for me doing this, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed this time that we stay together. So yeah, that's it. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I will definitely show you guys the final version of this character, of this image here. For sure, I will show you guys the rendering and everything. All right, and I will also probably be posting progress of this on my Instagram, on the stories and things like that. So that was actually how I started. And yeah, that's it. So again, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here and making company for me. It's always a pleasure. So yeah. Fala, Dário. Valeu, meu velho. Que bom que você ficou aí, cara. Curtindo. Depois eu quero ver o modelinho que você tá fazendo, hein? Um abraço. Hey, boss. Thank you. Thank you for staying here with me. Thank you, Hangry Tooth. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. All right. So, as always, and again, I will be here next Thursday on the same time on the same channel. All right. See you guys next Thursday. Ciao. As always, and again, I will be here next Thursday on the same time on the same channel. All right? See you guys next Thursday.